comfy spot. Hi guys, the cat's trying to make itself comfy. Hello. Yes, I see you. I see you. Hi everyone. Hi guys. Gee, I should have put some makeup on for this live. I look washed out. Why do I look so washed out? Hi guys. Not that I ever have any makeup on, but I just feel very white. Hi Beauty. Hi Megan. Hi guys. The cat and I are matching. Matching colour coordinated. Whoop, we're colour coordinated. How was your day? It was productive and also not. I faffed around and there were things I should have done that I didn't and other things that I got done that I should have done tomorrow. One of those kind of days. You know when you go, oh, there's this really important thing I have to do. I'll do this other thing that's not as important first. One of those. You're early, yay! Hi, Kat, how's your eyes? The Queen, Hi, Angel Girl. Hi, Alex. Hi, Hannah. Oh, you made the live. How are the affirmations going, darling? No rush, by the way. No rush. It's ages. I took ages to get back to you. Hi, Loz. This is such a good work break. Oh, you're on a work break. Wonderful, darling. I'm actually too warm in this. Toasty. I've got a cat on me. What's happening? Beatus is here. My day was great, darling. Any questions? Does it make sense when I say my life is so synchronized, haha, everything works itself out? Yes, darling, it does. And my eyes are all good now. Wonderful, darling. See, you can just manifest that shit away. Wonderful. Totally synchronized life. That sounds wonderful, cat. Good vibes, Only. Oh, hi. Hi, Simply Sammy. Molly, what are you doing? The dog is making a nest in the carpet. God. If I believe that I will get something specific that I want, should I still affirm for it? If you believe you're going to get it, well, look, guys, only affirm if you really feel you need to. You don't have to keep affirming for things you feel really certain and sure about. Like, if you feel so sure that you feel like, well, what the hell am I affirming for this for? Then don't. Live in the end. Go ahead. Funny question, Loz. I have too many birds for land. I start to get bored. Really, darling? It just start becoming second nature now. You're like, oh, yes. Oh, all these guys paying me attention. How dull. How boring. Wonderful, darling. Loz, I had a phone call with SP, but he was like cold and seemed like he wanted to get off. Okay, guys, look, sometimes they can be like that. It's really hard when they're like that. I know what it's like. It is a motherfucker. You've just got to look at it and think, what was I thinking before I rang them? Because I'm sure you did. Because they don't ring you and be cold. And if they did, that's very weird. Okay. You've got to think, what was I thinking? Did I have some fearful thoughts? Did I think they might be this way? Did I think they might not be happy to hear from me? Was I 100% certain they'd be thrilled to hear from me? I bet you weren't. I bet you there was a slight fear there. That's what the coldness is. It's the old them. Just ignore it, darling. Forget about it. Hi, Positive Barry. I was getting a bit lonely. Haha, I'm glad you guys are all on. Oh, wonderful, darling. Can I affirm SP doesn't have social media like me? Yes, you can say that, darling. They've got rid of their social media. They don't want to be on the socials anymore. They're bored of it. I really want a position career-wise. Hang on. What can I do to help them select me? Just imagine you've got the job already. I love having the such and such position at blah. I love being a whatever the position is. I love working as a place. Okay? Say you've got it already. All right? Imagine you've got it already. Slept with my affirmations and woke up with a headache. Also dreamt SP telling me he's coming back. Oh, look, those affirmations are really doing my head in. I've had 3 really bad nights' sleep. Really bad, like hardly any sleep. I put myself to bed at 8:30 last night, didn't fall asleep till 10:30, woke up at 1:30, lay there till 4 and went, I'd love to be asleep right now. I was awake from 1:30 to 4. I went down a rabbit hole of TikTok and YouTube, which was a big mistake. But I keep turning on my phone and then, because I want to turn the affirmations off, I'm dying to turn them off. I'm not liking it. I don't know why I'm hating it so much. Really annoying. I really want it to work for me. My SP is moving to another country and I felt relief but also sad. Oh, darling. Moving to another country. Oh, that's no good, Hannah. I forgot to turn all my notifications back on after a tech break. Sorry, all. Oh! Is that a good sign? The affirmations are getting into my subconscious? Is what a good sign, darling? Hang on. Didn't see it. Is what a good sign? Well, guys, if they're getting into your subconscious, absolutely. Slept with my affirmations, woke up in a headache. Well, look, yes, if they're making you have a headache, making you cranky, making you not sleep, making you have nightmares, it's having an effect. Whether it's good or bad, it's having an effect. So that's what it's doing to me. My brain is not liking them. It's a hell of an experiment to start off with the 21-day challenge. Here, guys, have nightmares 21 days and not sleep properly. Go. How often do we say affirmations? As much as you can, darling, to get rid of the negative thinking whenever you think the negative thoughts. Now discovered with the therapist that I'm having low self-esteem. How do I affirm against it? All right, darling. So that's low self-concept, okay? A therapist will call it self-esteem, but I would call it your concept of yourself, okay? What do you feel about yourself? So what you've got to figure out with the therapist is, what are your childhood issues? If you're going to a therapist, you're asking me the other week, how do I work out the childhood issues? Well, your fucking therapist should be able to work that out. And if they can't, they're a fucking terrible therapist. Haven't they worked that out yet? What have you been doing in therapy? It's all very well for them to go, you've got low self-esteem. Okay, bitch, that's why I'm in therapy. Tell me why. What kind of fucking therapist are you? Guys, some of you have gone to the fucking shittiest therapists. Everyone's that goes to therapy has mostly got low self-esteem. That's why they're there. So you need to work out with her or him, what are your childhood core issues? And then work against those with affirmations, darling. I sound like a terrible therapist. Tell them you want to work on your core childhood issues that are causing the low self-concept / esteem. Okay? I know he will I know he will conform, but it's really hard to see my SP all the time and have him not be the version you want. Yeah, Hannah. Oh, it's hard if you're seeing them. I haven't been faced with that before where I have to see them all the time. That would be difficult. Just try if you can to live in the end in your mind when you see him as much as you can, darling. Does your self-esteem start from when you're young? Well, it kind of starts forming from the age of 7 when your hypnotic state kind of turns off and your subconscious is already kicking in. Just woke up from an uncomfortable dream about SP, not worried, giving it no meaning. Good, Owen, good. My current therapist is repeating my affirmations back to me, lol. She doesn't know I'm using them. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm getting a chest pain. What's going on here? Yeah, it's so difficult seeing them. I work with my SP. Oh, guys, hard. To start saying, it doesn't matter that I see them all the time. It makes them think of me. Whenever I see them, they think of me and they're pining for me and they're aching for me, and it kills them to see me and not be with me. Guys, anyone who's got your SP in your presence, say that all the time, that it kills them to see you all the time. Do we just have to affirm to get SP back, or do we have to believe our affirmations? No, you don't have to believe them, guys, for the 100th time. And I just want you to work on self-concept more than anything, rather than affirm to getting your SP back. That won't do jack shit, darling. You'll get them back and then you lose them again, just like everyone else who goes to Sammy Ingram and all these other fucking people who come to me and say, I got them back now, I lost them. I'm like, yeah, because all you did was SP affirmations. And you didn't change you, and you are the problem. I love Sammy, but like I have so many people coming who just do SP affirmations like an obsessive bitch. Then the guy comes back, then you act all needy, you get triggered, and then fuck, they're gone. Well, you don't act needy, you get triggered by something because you haven't changed you, then they leave again. Hi, Lots. My SP mother wants him to work it out with his wife again. What do I do? Affirm? You've got some whole fucking story going on here. You've got a massive story. Your SP's mother, so apparently it's all her doing, wants to work it out with his wife again. Who cares? You've got a whole story that's going to be the obstacle to stop you guys from getting together. So if you cling on to the story about the mother is forcing him to do something against his will, then it won't work out for you. You've got to get rid of that story. He does whatever the fuck he wants. He's with me. He loves me. He only has eyes for me. Forget about what the mother did, said, or is doing. It's irrelevant. If you live in the end of your mind that your SP and you are together, it doesn't matter. There could be 100 mothers and mothers-in-law doing shit. It doesn't matter. Got it? Oh, thanks, Megan, darling. Believing the affirmations mean feeling what you're saying inside is not required. You don't have to feel what you're saying. Guys, you can't force a feeling for the 100th time. I need to explain this. How can you force a feeling upon yourself? You can't. And anyone who's teaching you to do that is like retarded in their thinking. Feel happy now. Do it now. Do it now, Mason. Now. You can't. You have to think of something that makes you feel happy. Okay. Butterflies. Oh. My 21st birthday party that was really fun. Oh. I've got to think of something. You don't have to feel it. You just have to think the thought. If a feeling comes, great. If it doesn't, don't worry. What's it saying? Instant. What are you saying, Megan? Loz, I had an instant manifestation tonight. Instant. Oh, what was it? How exciting. And I'm getting back to your promise. I've just had so much house shit and giving a lease, what do you call notification? What do you call it when you give up your lease? You're not going to renew your lease? Notice. I gave my notice today and all this shit. Had the whole lot of crap and I got handymen everywhere and fixing ceilings. So I've been affirming with myself and SP and he messaged me, but not what I want. Don't worry if it's not what you want, guys. They're still conforming to the new them. Just see the new version of him that you want. What was your instant manifestation, Megan? What's this, Shell? The first night I did affirmations, I was able to revise the next day really well. Not easy now. Oh, maybe I should be revising that. I had a really good night's sleep last night. Oh, I had the best night's sleep. I had so much energy for the last 3 nights because I slept so well. I'm going to say that. Okay, thank you so much. Good, Jessica. I also woke up with a headache and I'm so cranky. I was cranky as hell on the live this morning. If you guys were on that live, I was like, la, la, la. No, was it this morning? I had no sleep. I was cranky as fuck. SP emailed me and we got into a huge fight. Should I affirm that he's just angry at himself? Why are you getting in fights with them, guys? In a huge fight? How do you expect them to get them back when you're getting in huge fights? Just start saying, he loves it when I'm crazy. Yep, he loves it when I'm angry. He loves me anyway. And revise what the fuck happened. And you can say, yeah, he's just angry at himself. Say that. But stop fighting with them, guys. It's like yelling at yourself in the mirror. You're causing it. Stop fighting with them. I manifested my married SP. Now we're having an affair. He tells me he's leaving. Okay. Is that a question? What do you want me to say to that? I can see the fear in the statement. There's no question. He tells me he's leaving. Well, you have a doubt that he's going to. And that's why you wrote, he tells me. So you deep down believe he won't. Don't you? So what's the question? Tell me what the question is, because I can see the fear in your statement without the question mark. What is it you want to know? How to make him leave? Because if you keep holding on to that story that he's not going to leave, and he's just telling you he is, but he probably won't, then he won't leave. Got it? Can you recommend a great schema therapist in Perth? Oh, I went to Hollywood Hospital and I did the schema therapy, group therapy. It's actually a course where you go for 6 months and you go every day for a week for 3 or 4 months, and then you go every second week for a couple more months. And it's actually at the clinic, at Hollywood Clinic. That's where it is. I don't know anywhere else in Perth that does it. Look up schema therapy, Hollywood Clinic. It's amazing. Why do you disagree with Dylan James' approach, just to understand? I don't disagree with him. I've not watched any of his fucking videos, guys. I've watched one video and he was crapping on about alignment and not needing to affirm during the day. And I thought, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Where are you getting the scientific proof that these nighttime affirmations even work? I haven't read one single solitary scientific proof experiment or study or anything to prove to me that it does jack shit. He's just going off what has happened with his followers. Great, Dylan James, but what's this based on? Why are you telling people not to affirm during the day? That's really irresponsible. You're telling people to allow their thoughts to run right all day and have McDonald's of the fucking brain and allow their negative thinking to just overtake them, because apparently you guarantee that these nighttime affirmations that you do for everyone that are totally general and mean nothing to the specific people, to the people specifically, because it doesn't target the childhood issues of each person. You're telling them all to stop affirming during the day, are you? Because you're somehow a genius about manifesting during the night. No. No one's proven that nighttime affirmations even sink into your subconscious. And secondly, who the fuck does he think he is, telling you all to stop affirming during the day and allowing your mental diet to go to shit? Not a good idea, Dylan James. And maybe if you're Pollyanna and you're some kind of gay Pollyanna running around who has no negative thinking, well, good for you, fucking Dylan James, but the rest of us have negative thoughts all day, and that's why we need to affirm. So it's like literally the worst advice I've ever heard any manifestation coach give. And I saw one fucking video and I felt like writing to him, why are you telling people not to affirm? It's very irresponsible. What proof do you have that these fucking affirmations that you're giving people even work? I listened to one night, didn't affect me in the slightest because it wasn't specific to me, which meant it did fuck all, Dylan James. I listened to mine that I record and I can't sleep and I'm waking up in the middle of the night, and for the last 3 nights I haven't had a wink of sleep because I can't stand hearing them. That's having an effect. Your shit has no effect on me whatsoever because it's so fucking general. I'm chosen. I'm wanted. Great, Dylan James. It means fuck all to me because that's not my childhood stuff. And you got 200,000 views and you're telling all these 200,000 people to stop affirming during the day. Why? Where are you getting the factual information about the fact that the nighttime stuff works? For all I know, it does jack shit. That's why I don't like it. I don't like that advice. I think it's really irresponsible. And I don't know where he's getting it from. He could jump on one of my lives and argue with me, but I don't know where he's getting the facts from about these nighttime affirmations even fucking work. And he talks about LOA shit all the time. Agreed, Loz, preach it. Oh, look, guys, it's not specific. Like, someone sent me, I'm really annoyed. I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll tell you why I'm annoyed at him. I got sent what his coaching was the other day by someone who was very upset that they paid $140 for something that was rubbish, that wasn't specific to them and was meant to be very specific and wasn't at all. And it was just a plethora of video recommendations, YouTube links, and a general tape, an MP3 tape. And they paid $140 for it, Australian. I thought it was disgusting. And it wasn't specific, and they'd paid for a specific affirmation tape based on their issues, and they didn't get one. And I was very disappointed. So I know lucky him because I just found out what his coaching is, and I think it's rubbish for what he's charging. Charge $50 for a tape that's the same as your YouTube shit, darling, but not $140. That's unfair. Loz is the Whole Foods of the brain. Whole Foods. Yes, we don't want to have McDonald's in the brain. We want to have Whole Foods in the brain. We want to be nutritious and have the right shit going in there. No allergies. No chemicals. Can they open a dispute? That's why I told her. I said go to PayPal and just get your money back because it's absolute rubbish. I think too many coaches only care about money and don't actually help. Look, I don't know about his coaching, although I actually got sent the whole email, and I was disgusted. Yeah. Oh, he'll get in trouble if he does it enough times. That's what happened to another coach, and I won't mention their name. But they just kept sending general shit out to people, and a whole lot of people got together and said, are you getting sent general shit? And you're getting sent general... We're all getting sent general shit. And then they opened a huge dispute on PayPal, and the person got in big trouble. So eventually it bites people in the ass, guys. It's a golden rule. You can't go doing shit like that. Loz is imperative to mental wellness. Should we record our own affirmations that are adapted to our limiting beliefs, childhood beliefs? Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want you to do. That's why I can't sleep. I don't like these affirmations I'm listening to. They're too specific to me. In one of these tapes, I'm repeating myself, and by the end of it, I'm crying. And I don't like listening to it. And I'm either throwing my phone under my pillow, turning it off in the night, waking up in the middle of the night, really wanting to turn it off, or turning it off. Listen to Dylan James. Sorry, guys. It's really not going to do a lot. I'm really sorry. That's why I'm going to do ones that are very specific to your issues, and then you can listen to those. Some people might be getting an effect from them. Great. But if you've got some real core deep shit, guys, they won't do a lot. They're too general. I've been diagnosed with disordered schizophrenic. Oh, okay. So forget that. Darling, whatever diagnosis you've been given by any doctor, trust me, forget about it. I know that sounds bad. Just tell yourself, I am so normal. I'm just like everyone else. My brain functions exactly like everyone else's. I think the same. I act the same. I'm the same. I'm so in control of my thinking. My mind does everything I want it to do. I have nothing to fear. It's just my imagination making up fucking stories, and I don't listen to it. I'm in control. Start saying that, darling, and this schizophrenia will slowly fucking go away. Trust me. SP, been watching me whole day at school, just started manifesting. Oh, lovely. He also says no need to affirm during the day. I know, claims there's lots of success stories. Great, dude. Where are they? I have them on every live. I don't know where yours are. Loz, I know I manifested my 3D, but I have no energy anymore to fix it because I'm hurt. Any advice? You don't have to fix it. You just have to affirm. Are you changing your thinking? You don't have to fix anything, guys. I'm not asking you to go out in 3D and fix it. Who's fixing shit? I just want you to affirm. It's new thinking. Do you think all day? Change your thoughts. That's all you're doing, guys. Only you can reprogram your brain. Yes, guys, I know there's another person on here doing, I'll reprogram your brain for you. Pay me $400. Really, bitch? I can only do that. I'm the one in my brain. What are you talking about? Loz, hang on. Can you manifest multiple things at once? Yes, I recommend you do. Oh, my name is boring. You have the neat name. What are you saying? Loz deserves so much. Oh, thanks, Emily. I mean, we could technically live in the end and wait for SP to clean them. What are we talking about, Brody? I recorded my own affirmations. It annoyed the shit out of me. Yes, that's what's happening to me. They have to be specific, guys. I literally just watched a video where he says they are personalised recordings. They're not. They're not. I heard it. I don't mean to bag the guy out, but it was a rubbish amount of $140. SP was eyeing me the whole day at school. I started doing affirmations yesterday. Oh, they're already working. Oh my God, that was quick. Weight loss and binge affirmations. I am in full control of what I eat. I never feel the impulse to overeat. I just eat what I need to eat. I'm in full control of my body and what I put in my mouth. Everything I eat makes me lose weight. I am so wonderfully thin, whatever you want to be. Just say you're in control, darling. I am in full control of my impulses. I don't need to do anything to cope with life. I literally just watched a video. Yes, okay, I saw that one. Hang on. What's this? That's most coaches. Majority of them are not only Dylan, they all talk about matching your energy with your desire. Oh, God. No, well, guys, we're all energy. What are they talking about? Everything's energy. How do you match? This is what I want to know. How do I match my energy? What does that mean? Like, it's just gobbledygook speak. How do I exactly match it? How do I match it? How do I know what that energy is, the desire's energy and my energy, and know that it's been matched? Have you got a match meter? Am I vibrating at a certain hertz and therefore I know that I'm matched? What the fuck? It's like gobbledygook words that mean, like, that doesn't make any sense when you hear it. Like, think about it logically. Match my frequency of my desire, match the energy. But how? What? Oh, you just have to do it. I can't say. It's magical. I know, it's all in my mind. You have to buy my book, buy my course, get my coaching for me to explain it to you further, even though I fucking don't know what I'm talking about. Because I speak in gobbledygook speak. And I've just watched 10,000 other videos and I'm just repeating what they said. Match meter. Yes, do they have a match meter? I texted him and he said he never had or has feelings for me, but I'll keep doing my affirmations. Oh, darling, stop texting him. Please stop. Guys, if they're being mean, if bad words and horrible things coming out their mouth, please stop the initiating text and contact. Okay? You've got to work on that self-concept. They're only reflecting your old thinking about yourself. And you've really got to work on you even before you even think about contacting them. Okay? That's just the old them. Don't be hurt. It's just your thoughts out of their mouth. Your thoughts of feeling not wanted and not loved by him. It's coming out of his mouth. That's all it is. Loz, is it normal to not be able to remember the old story? Well, that's wonderful, darling. If you can't remember the old story, well, Jesus Christ, well done to you. How do you get such nice nails? Oh, thank you. They look bloody awful, but thanks so much. These are just my nails. I don't have anything on them. They need to be manicured, but thank you. Are you planning to make a video for us men, masculine energy or king energy? Yes, I will, guys. I will do the king energy. Yes, I will. Loz, do you talk to your SP? Or do you tell no man? I tell no man about things, guys. I don't tell anyone. I don't think you should tell anyone, even if they're close to you. I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, look, it's up to you guys. If someone you're really close to and you want to share it, share it. But I'm more of I like with my new house, I wasn't going around to everyone going, oh, I've gone and seen this new house. I just waited until just before I got it. I remember I had a conversation with my brother on the phone. And as I was having the conversation about, do you mind if I live 4 streets away from you? I got the house. They emailed me while I was on the phone to him, but I wanted to ask his permission because it's literally around the corner from him, and I didn't want to be like, hey, I'm moving into the neighbourhood without asking him. And then while I was talking to him via text, I got the house, right? But I don't normally tell people, no. Big Nev says, don't tell people. Yep, the Bible says, tell no man. Tell no man. Why? What do you need to? Don't believe all these bloody LOA people who say, tell the universe, otherwise it won't know what you want. What are you talking about, bitch? I'm the universe. What the fuck are you talking about, you dumb bitch? 4 offers at the weekend, not X's or SPs, affirming undesirable SPs next. Oh, 4 offers. I love it. I'm glad I caught you. Oh, hi, Sarah. Been busy this morning. He has changed for the better and does not know it is me. Lol. Wonderful. He doesn't know you're doing it. They don't know, guys. They have no idea. Affirmation stopped Dad with his negative talk due to the COVID news on TV. Just imagine that no one talks about COVID in my reality. No one talks about COVID in my reality. Everyone's so positive to be around. Everyone's a pleasure to be around. My dad is so positive these days. He's a pleasure to be around. He never even watches the news. He's over it. Say those things. Do you need to let go to manifest? No, guys. Just let go of the old story. Loz, talked to my therapist about my affirmations and he told me I am doing great. He supports this. Oh, wonderful, darling. Look, lots of great therapists are getting on board with people who are doing calls with me and everything and your affirmations, and they are getting on board because they're realizing it's just changing your thinking. That's wonderful, darling. I'm glad they're on board. That really helps. I'm scrolling up, guys. Hang on. Yes, I keep getting people saying tell no one. The thought pops up a lot to keep it all secret. Yeah. Look, you can tell people, guys, but I prefer not to. My ESP thinks law of assumption is BS. Guys, they all think it is until your life starts going great. Then they ask you how you did it. Trust me. Trust me. Yes, that's the last time I text him. What should I do now? Stop texting him and work on your self-concept. I am loved. I am wanted. I am so irresistible. When I walk in a room, everyone takes notice of me. I'm magnetic. Okay? I'm in the most beautiful, blissful relationship with his name. He loves me so much. He can't stop thinking about me when he's away from me. He adores me. He loves being my man. Work on you and work on seeing him differently. Okay? I'm scrolling up, guys. Sorry I was crapping on about Dylan James. I didn't mean to go off just then, but I did not like what I saw from the coaching. And I didn't like that video about the don't affirm during the day. Loz, what can I affirm to have my SP in love with me once I will see him again? Just say he's so in love with me. He's madly in love with me. He can't get enough of me. He's fucking obsessed with me. Exactly. Please tell me what energy of the 10,000 pounds is. Yeah, exactly. The £1 million. Exactly. What does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's like, it's not English what they're speaking, guys. That cardigan looks so comfy. Yeah, it is. I'm so toasty. It's the warmest I've been since I've been in this house. I found it in the laundry basket. I forgot I had this scarf. I was like, oh, that's warm. I feel emotionless. When I wrote the old story last night, my brain kept, oh, hang on, where's it gone? My brain kept what? You felt emotionless. Look, sometimes it's hard to hear the old story. Your brain kind of cuts it out, doesn't like it. What? Sometimes I feel like a bitch instead of a queen. Working on that part. Oh, I can't scroll up, guys, for some reason. Do you believe inspired action? No, guys, you only know it's inspired after you've done it. There's no such thing as inspired action in the moment. You only know after it's happened that you did it. Anyone who's teaching you inspired action to feel inspired and therefore act is a fucking moron. Loz, what about binaural beats? It's proven scientifically. Nah, I don't know. I haven't looked into it enough. But hey, if it works, I don't know. I don't know enough about that. Honestly, I haven't looked into it enough. What's your zodiac sign? It's a Virgo, darling. Good morning. Been doing the sleep affirmations, but it seems to stop around 3 hours. Guys, when you say it's scientifically proven, just make sure it's scientifically proven, not just on a woo-woo law of attraction site. Like someone sent me, oh, it's proven that nighttime affirmations work. And I was like, really? Send it to me. I said, just make sure it's not from some woo-woo law of attraction website. She's like, it's not. It was. Guys, there's a whole lot of websites out there. Anyone can create a website and start talking about something as in science says. Does it really? Give me something from a scientific journal telling me it works. Oh, no? Oh, well, then it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, give me the CIA document telling me about telepathy. Oh, there is one. Oh, all right. You know what I mean? Give me some kind of big organization that studied it, or some kind of study in some way, or some kind of proof, or some kind of, book of a big, huge, new age author like Neville or Joseph Murphy, or things that can not be disproved. Because you can't disprove, like as Neville says, you can't disprove that everyone reflects your thinking. It's very hard to disprove it. He always says, people, test yourself and see. Go and disprove it. You can't. It's impossible to disprove, because when you look at your life, you realize, oh my God, they are reflecting my thinking. Fuck, I can't not prove this, right? So I either need my own proof or scientific proof from someone else. But if someone's just getting in my ear and saying, binaural beats work, I'm like, really? Show me the thing. Because I can't tell if that's working on me, but I can tell that I'm reflecting my thoughts back and forth. See what I'm saying? But then again, maybe it has been proven scientifically. I have no idea. How do you know if you're still holding on to the old story without realizing? Because you're thinking about it. If you're not thinking about it, then you're not. Okay, but if you're consciously thinking about it, that's the problem. How often do I say my affirmations? As much as you can, darling, to fill in your negative thoughts with new thoughts. Hypnotherapy by Marissa Peer. Do you approve of her work? I can't stand her voice. Can't stand it. I find her voice grates on my ears. So I wouldn't be able to listen to her hypnotherapy. I did look at her website a couple of weeks ago just to see what her hypnotherapy recordings were, and she had heaps of them. And I was going to buy some just to see what they were like. I don't know. I find her so annoying when she talks. I can't get through a video. I just find her very annoying. But she seems to know what she's talking about. And she's got a lot of the nighttime and hypnotherapy tapes, so she seems to know what she's talking about. So I need to investigate her more. But guys, if you like her, go and listen to her. Is it really a CIA document talking about telepathy? Yes, it's called the Gateway Process. The Gateway Process. Sleeping with earbuds is unhealthy. Oh, yeah, well, might be. You stubbornness. Oh, thank you. So many guys in here now. I know. Sausage fest. My source for moon water is trust me, bro. Yes. From the school of, I just saw a TikTok video about it, so I'm making one. Moon water is scientifically proven. Yes, positive barrier, apparently. I usually continue conversation about asking about him. Not anymore. He ghosted me for 3 weeks. Okay, don't continue conversation, guys, if they're ghosting you. Just don't initiate, don't continue if they're doing shit like that to you. Please don't. What can I affirm when he ghosted after a date? Just say he's constantly calling, texting me. I'm so wanted. I'm so loved. I'm so adored. I'm so magnetic. When people meet me, they can't be without me. They need to be around me. Things like that, darling. And work on your self-concept, please. Ashley asked me a lot to manifest for him and laughs when it happens. Lazy. Do it yourself, man. Oh, does he? Well, he knows it works then if you're doing it. Ha ha. He knows you're masterful at this now, Kat. Yeah, tell him, do it yourself. Exactly. Does listen to certain songs impact manifestations? Guys, I wouldn't be sitting in the car listening to sad love songs. Almost every song on the radio is a sad love song. I would turn that off and do your affirmations instead. Put your affirmations on a tape and listen to those in the car. Loz, how can I affirm for physical changes when I don't get triggered by mirror reflection? And then don't get triggered. Stop looking in the mirror, darling. Just affirm and affirm and affirm for your physical changes and don't look. One of my SP's friends said to me, I know what you did and I like it. You really said, what? You really said, no, we're done. What's that mean? One of SP's friends said to me, I know what you did and I like it. You really said, no, we're done. What do you mean? They know that you manifested him back? Is that what you're saying? I'm confused. I wanted another baby, but husband didn't and had a vasectomy. What did I affirm to get? Oh, what do I affirm to get what I want? Oh, God. Just imagine yourself with a baby, darling. Imagine holding a baby in your arms. Imagine showing him the baby, him holding the baby, him being so proud to hold the baby. Just imagine you have a baby and how that will come about. Don't worry about the vasectomy. Lots of them don't work. Lots of people get pregnant after vasectomies. Don't worry about it. SP affirmations to stop his drinking. Okay, so stop seeing him as an alcoholic, stop seeing him as a drinker, start seeing him pouring beer down the sink or wine down the sink or whatever it is he drinks. Start saying he's so happy in himself, he's so whole, he doesn't need anything to cope with life. And imagine him ringing you up and telling you he doesn't drink anymore. God, I'm so relieved I don't drink anymore. I can't believe I used to drink that much. I don't drink anymore. I feel so much better. I've done that. It works. I love how you call it tapes, like we can't even buy a tape now. It's a 90s Rover. I know. Why am I saying tapes? All the millennials and the Gen Xers won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I mean recordings. I mean MP3s. Tapes. Well, Joseph Ally calls them mind tapes. That's what I'm getting wrong. Vasectomies can be reversed, yeah. Or just imagine he reverses it, darling. But either way, just imagine you've got a baby and how that comes about. Either he'll get it reversed, you get naturally pregnant, regardless of the vasectomy. Just imagine the baby in your arms and it's your baby. So if you're consciously thinking of it, but always affirm against it, then it's working. But if you're consciously thinking of it, but always affirm against it, then it's working. Yeah, if you're firm enough against the thing that you're consciously thinking of, then the conscious thought will start to die away and you'll have new thinking about the situation. Okay? That's why you've got to be on top of your conscious thinking. When you're consciously thinking shit, you want to be on top of it. Is it bad if I coincidentally reminds my SP's name during convo with my friend about his old behaviour? What? No, look, I can't really understand that question, but I think you're saying, is it all right if I talk about my SP's bad behaviour with my friend? Fuck no. Vasectomy failed, yeah. Imagine it failed. Loz, as you know, SP ghosted me and then contacted me. He was so rude to me. I'm giving up on him. I just did a video on this, Desi. If you love them, what are you giving up on them for? They're just reflecting your thinking, darling. It's up to you. Give up if you want, but you've got to understand he's only reflecting what you were thinking before. Got it? Loz, I will see my SP after 3 months no contact. I want to be so feminine and want him to be in love with me. Well, then what can I affirm? Well, then say that. Say when he sees me, he's dying to wrap his arms around me. He's dying to kiss me. He just wants to hold me in his arms. I'm his little princess. He loves how soft and warm I am to him. He loves how open and vulnerable I am. He loves how girly I am. I'm his little princess. Say things like that, and then he'll see you that way, darling. Loz, affirmations to pass my theory test. I passed my theory test with flying colours. That was so piss easy, that test. I passed it so easily. SP's name has been showing up everywhere lately. She doesn't have a commonly spelled name. Oh, wonderful, darling. Say that. Give it good meaning. Should we stop listening to regular dating advice now that we know the law of assumption? Yes, please. Don't go no contact or manipulate them or blah, blah, blah. I mean, some of them teaching queen energy, fine, great, but not manipulation tactics. Fuck no. Also, both picked our Walking Down the Aisle songs. Oh, what's this, Positive Barry? What? Hang on, let me see the rest. Anyway, though, we have picked clothes to wear and bridesmaids for our wedding, which is fab. And you're walking down the aisle songs. What? This is you and your SP? Really, Positive Barry? Oh, darling, that's so lovely. Oh, I'm thrilled for you. So I shouldn't manifest an apology because I caused it. Look, guys, if you really want the apology, manifest it. But you've got to understand that you caused it. Okay? He doesn't drink. He doesn't like drinking. Yes, that's a good one. What about sleeping affirmations and listening without headphones? Is it fine? Look, this is what we were talking about before. I think that must be having an effect on me because I don't like them. I don't listen with the headphones. I couldn't possibly sleep with headphones in my ears. I wouldn't fall asleep. And I roll too much. I think they're definitely having an effect on me, but only because they're my specific ones. I don't want you to do general ones, guys. What if FSP is so stubborn? Well, then you're fucked because you keep saying they're so stubborn, then they will be. Guys, you assign the role to them that you think they are, like they're an actor. You're playing a man who's really stubborn. He's so stubborn, okay? And I want you to play that role really well for me, all right? And then he will. Stop saying that, stop thinking that, stop describing him that way, and he won't be. How to manifest the impossible in a time crunch. I have a lot of need and doubt about university. If you think it's impossible, darling, then it will be. Stop saying it's impossible. If it's whatever, imagine whatever it is. Imagine you got it already. You passed your exam. You got into the college. Whatever it is, imagine you got it already. That's not impossible. Nothing's impossible. But stop saying it's impossible. Can I affirm that every message I send SP during our fight is only going to bring him back sooner? Yes, just say he finds it funny. He finds my crazy cute. He thinks it's hilarious when I'm insecure and needy. Maybe next year after months of nothing. What's this? May next year after months of nothing. What is this? What are you saying, Positive Barry? Also both picked out Walking Down the Aisle songs. May next year after months of nothing. What are you talking about? Do you mean you're actually engaged? What are you talking about, Positive Barry? I'm so excited. What's happening? We have picked clothes to wear and bridesmaids for our wedding, which is fab. I've got to go and coach someone now at work. For fuck's sake, interfering with my laws on TikTok time. Oh, Positive Barry, that's just wonderful. Love it. Can we boom? Hang on it. Being a big movement. I didn't even see the small movement. What's this? Shouldn't I? Oh, yes. May next year after months of nothing. Oh, amazing, darling. Mum keeps asking me, what's this, Sarah? When SP is coming over and I'm like, then I said he's busy working at the moment. Sarah. I like living in the end as his wife, but sometimes I visualize him as my boyfriend. Is that bad? Doesn't matter, darling. Just don't confuse your brain too much. If you're in contact with SP, but he's not showing up how you want, do you just deal and affirm? Yes, you just don't react, guys, and just see them differently when they're in front of you or on the phone, okay? Only a month after our call, this shit all started to unfold. Oh, wonderful, darling. Well, you were working really hard on the affirmations I gave you, and they were specific to you, darling. Look what you've done. You did this. Amazing. I'm thrilled. Have you heard of Natalie Dance on YouTube? No, I haven't. She's Law of Assumption. I think she's British. Lovely. Never heard of this person, although I haven't watched any YouTube for about 6 months. Natalie Dance. I'll look her up. What's your favourite Neville lecture? I think Live in the End. I think that would probably have to be my favourite. And there's one called Mental Diets I love as well, where he talks about the fish story about not feeding the chickens the ducks the right food. I love that story about mental diets, and he talks about his wife in that story and how they ended up getting married. That's a really good one too. Yes. Oh, positive Barry, wonderful. Can I get accepted into university even if I don't have that much money and my grades aren't enough? Yes, just imagine you go to the university and how it comes about will come about. You don't have to have the money or the grades. Okay? Just imagine you go to that uni. Absolutely love your channel and Facebook group. Best ever. So glad I found your teachings over LOA. Oh, wonderful, Dr. Bing82. Lovely. Thank you. I'm so excited to be able to tell you when my SP returns. Wonderful, darling. Yes. Be the next success story. If you're in contact with SP, I saw the one. SP was being so loving, then suddenly turned and said he didn't want to talk anymore. Wait, is Positive Barry engaged or not? Or is this one of their jokes? I'm so confused. Answers. I don't know, darling, but Positive Barry's SP is definitely back. After just doing self-concept. Only self-concept. Exactly. My earphones were tangled this morning when I woke up. Oh, God, I'm not going to try and sleep with them. With a long cord earphone, I'll probably decapitate myself. What is this? Hang on. SP was being so loving and suddenly turned and didn't want to talk anymore. I know I caused it, but I don't know how to fix it because I can't help thinking he hates me now. Stop thinking he hates you now. He loves me. He forgives me. He loves it when I'm crazy. He loves it when I'm insecure. He loves it when I'm needy. He loves it when I fight. He doesn't care. He loves me anyway. Just start stepping into the state of he loves you and work on you, darling. And forget about that stuff but he hates you. You're the best. Oh, Alan, thank you. How can I come to terms with me causing and stop blaming SP? Guys, you've just got to come to terms with it. You just got to stop beating yourself up, realize it and go, oh, well, look at this shit that I caused. Oh, my God, I did that. Hi, Loz. I'm a 23-year-old supervisor and the older people don't listen to my instructions. What do I do? Just start saying everyone listens to me. Everyone does what I want them to do. Everyone is so obedient. I am the leader and everyone obeys me. Start saying that, darling, and I want you to have a persona that you think of. I was telling a girl on a call a couple of weeks ago, what would make you feel strong? She said a lion. I said, okay, imagine you're a lion, and every time you walk in the room and you have to give rules and guidance, you're the lion talking and everyone is obeying you because you're the pack leader, okay? So be the pack leader. Think of an animal or a superhero or something, and every time you walk in the room and every time you talk to them, you're talking to them from that persona and they're listening to you as that persona. Okay, and step into the new state of I am motherfucking powerful here. I'm the leader and everyone listens to me because I'm Iron Man or I'm Superman or I'm a lion or I'm a shark in the water. Okay? Got it? Congratulations, Positive Barry. Yes. I tried with wireless, but they kept pausing my affirmations when I slept on my side. Oh, really? How often do I need to affirm? I have a close friend who really loves the same thing. She has been... What, Shannon? She's been what? Do you do pendulum readings? No, darling, they're an absolute load of shit. What, you think me going like this with a necklace is going to tell you about your future or something, do you? I don't do readings, and pendulums... it's a load of crap, darling. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you've been so misled. Can I manifest that SP will contact me by a certain date? If you are a master manifester, darling, and you think you can do it by a certain date, I can't. But if you can, go ahead. So confused about SP, not sure I want them, still talk to them affirmations. Darling, just affirm for yourself and they will start conforming to the person you want. When you start saying everyone adores me and loves me and blah, 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 and start seeing him as the version you want or her as the version you want, and then you'll love them again. But if you don't want them anymore, then move on to another person. Loz, I can't listen to any more Dylan James affirmations at night after 2 months. Is it normal? Well, don't listen to them then. Do your own. Hello, I've been 10 months and my SP can't give me an answer if she's coming back or not. Why are you asking? Guys, please don't fucking ask them. Every time you ask them, are you coming back? Do you still want me? What do I mean to you? You're saying, you don't choose me. You don't love me. Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? And you're just sending out the thought, you don't choose me. You don't love me. You don't choose me. You don't love me. You're above me. I'm giving you all the choices. I'm giving you all the power. And they go, no, go away, you needy asshole. Right? Stop doing that, guys. Please stop asking them. Step into the state of, I am so wanted and loved and chosen. Of course she wants me. Of course he wants me. And stop fucking asking them. Go and watch all my lives in the Facebook group if you're lost about this. I don't want you to contact that person again or ask them again. That's what you're doing wrong. You're in the state of neediness and they're going to be repelled by it because that's all you're sending out is I am needy. I need your love. I'm giving you all the power. You're making the choice. Guys, please, if you're lost about this, go and watch number 25 in the Facebook group, then number 41, then number 67, number 77. I also watched number 5 today when I was trying to rename one of the videos, and that was all about the old story. You've got to change your old story. You've got to work on subconcept, guys. Please, go and watch all these lives in the Facebook group. All right, guys, I've really got to go because... Oh, get a Bluetooth sleep headband from Amazon. Oh, that's a genius idea. I've never heard of one of those. Wonderful. Blown away with a 70,000 job to 180,000 in a week, we seem to do the same. What's this? What's that, Shannon? Hang on, was this connected to another thing you said? I'm so confused. What if the relationship was destructive? Can you get over it with affirmations and be back together? Yes, darling, you destructed it. You self-destructed it. Guys, you've got to understand you were the only cause, and maybe you had abusive relationships as a child and now you ended up in an abusive one now because you've still got the childhood tape running in your brain. Okay? Guys, you self-destruct your own fucking relationships. You've got to understand this. Please go and watch the lives in the Facebook group. I'm running out of things to say because my mind is not connecting to my mouth. Can you tell? I'm gobbledygooking my words. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Please do follow me if you don't follow me already. I go live twice daily, nighttime US and around this time, which is about morning time UK, nighttime Australia. But you have to follow me and press the get all alerts button to know when I'm live because I go live at all different times during the day, around those times. And then go to the Facebook group and you can watch these lives back. I'll save this one eventually. I'm about a month behind at the moment. And you can ask questions in the Q&A forum. Don't send them for approval on the main page, just in the forum. And we're doing a 21-day sleep affirmations challenge at the moment in the group. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Love you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.